Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Aquatic Adventures with John. Well, we've kind of started the video creation in the middle of the stream of all the activities we do. As stated, we wanted to start bringing you some, better edited, more fun videos showing you exactly what's going on. Well, in this week's episode, rather than going out and having fun in the water, we went down to Fort Meyers, Florida, scene of the, shall we say, attack of the hurricane, rather the site of the destructive power of Hurricane Ian from last year. We were able to go and look at everything that's been done in the last, several months. And I was also shown by people who live locally pictures of the area just days and weeks after the hurricane hit. So what I wanted to share with you here is some of the things we saw and talked about. Now, I had an injury to my foot, which meant no going in the water. Too dangerous, chance of infection bad. But we were still able to see what happens with the awesome power of nature and water unleashed. In any event, join us if you hit subscribe. Right, be sure and hit the thumbs up, the like button, Be sure and hit the notification bell. And enjoy what it is we have to show you here. And understand, folks, being fully engaged, fully understanding life's adventure will help protect you as well as give you advantage in all things. Let's take a look at what we saw. Well, here I was. We're driving along in the Uman Mobile. Well, after we went over the bridge, right, we headed from inland where there was some wind damage, and you could tell things weren't quite right, like at a mini golf course, and an elephant was knocked over, and things just didn't look really well. Signs blown out, but it wasn't bad until we came up over the bridge and we got out here. What you're looking at now is Fort Myers Beach. There's the beach side of the road, and then there's the inland side that faces inside, right? So that's what we're kind of looking at here. And I've been on a lot of these beach coasts on the Gulf side of America here, down south. It was quite interesting to see a difference. The main difference being the fact that there's a lot of stuff missing in the world of the real estate. And here we're looking at the inside, right? And anywhere you see where there should be a house and there isn't, it's because the house that was there is gone. You're looking at it now. This should be house after house, row after row, uninterrupted. Businesses, you're looking back, 2-3 houses deep. Now the newer houses, they're engineered really well. The older houses, not so much, like right there. We got missing houses. Where are they? Folks, the hurricane came through with a surge anywhere from reported 6 feet to 15 feet high. You can see how these houses look like they're on stilts. Well, they're engineered that way. But before those engineering requirements were in, a lot of them didn't have it. They just got washed away, destroyed. So here we are, That bottom story on the newer houses that are still standing, it gets washed away. It's designed to break out. That's the power of water. Look at those houses there. It's the power of the water. It just blows everything away. Just incredible. There's the pile of sand. Now, here we are closing in on 1 year since the hurricane. Almost 1 year. And they've scraped up just about everything they can. Hauled it off. There's still just an awful lot of debris, destroyed houses, upside down cars, staircases like that right there. Not even a house to go with the staircase. That was a new house there, but in some places we saw just a pool was left. We saw churches. There's another church there. Several churches that were just washed out. The bottom floor, just being a church. They just took out the walls, left the beams and the roof standing, and the rest was missing. It was really quite a show, folks. And I don't put that in a happy, fun, positive way, but just to see how good and strong Americans are, right? But we're just driving down the beachfront, looking not towards the water, But inland, this is what the hurricane was looking at as it attacked. Restaurants, businesses, gas stations, homes, inland, right there, took out that whole floor. Folks, this is the Aquatic Adventures with John channel, but it was amazing to see exactly what nature has and why we need to be well aware of its strength. Right. We need to understand it. We can enjoy it. We can take advantage of it. We can have a lot of fun. The world has a lot of things to teach us, and one of them is that you don't mess with nature, nature's law. Right? A lot of these homes you see, they're complete. That looks great. Absolutely fantastic. Other places, they were completely destroyed. It was one heck of a trip, I gotta tell you. One heck of a trip. I'm gonna put up some pictures that I saw too. I think you might like them. Alright, so I got several pictures to look at here. Now, I mean, what do you see here? Just massive piles of concrete and stuff just stacked up. It was really common to see this sort of thing, driving up and down the street. Now, a lot of this stuff has already been removed. Big piles, I mean, piles of garbage, 50 feet high, hundreds of feet long. And after 9 months, you're still finding these piles where they clean out stuff. You look at this building, this is an example. This thing just looks absolutely trashed. Right, the water just blew through it. The foundations are carved out. You can see the structures falling. They're still not done knocking over all the buildings that in any other city would be condemned. This is really common. Now, there were some houses that were in good shape, but a lot of them still look like this. It's heartbreaking to see. You know, just absolutely heartbreaking down there. Power of nature is incredible. And I saw this place, and the entire house was just ripped out, and then there's this car in the front yard, upside down, utterly destroyed, still not taken out, but it looked like a scene from some bad movie, some Armageddon scene. You know, I just thought, wow, imagine if you were down here putting up with this and trying to swim, trying to hang on for dear life. That would be one hell of an aquatic adventure, more like an aquatic nightmare. But yeah, I mean, look at this. You've been on a pier, right? You go out to a pier for an aquatic adventure. You want to go swimming, you want to go fishing, snorkeling. Look at the power that tore concrete walkway off of the pier system. You know, it cracked me up is on one end you got birds resting on it, on the other end you got goofy humans trying to sit under it. But this is it. And where I took this picture from, I was standing on these just concrete beams, and they're just destroyed. And it wasn't just little houses, it was high rises. Here is just an example, one of many, many, many dozens of condos. Just windows smashed out of them. Like I said, nature is just an impressive beast, folks. Impressive, impressive. You know, I love aquatic adventures. I love going out in nature. In fact, this coming weekend, we're going to go out and we're going to have some regular fun. Get some really great physical fitness in. The place will be like this, except it won't have had houses. This whole area here was covered in houses. Businesses and houses, because this is the beachside property that's worth millions of dollars, right? Literally a linear foot. Absolutely decimated. They put up a fence just to keep people from going out there. They're not done cleaning it up yet. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna go find a place like this somewhere else up on somewhere up else, I don't know, up north. It's still the south, but up north. Oh, this was a great picture I took from the seat of the UMAN Mobile Command Center. This pile of trash. He said, hey, that's a nice pile of trash, John, but 9 months ago when he was there, that pile of trash would have been 5 times higher and 10 times wider. And they were all over the place down there. An incredible scene, folks, incredible. You know, what do you do? What can you do? Well, I like to get in good shape. I like to be prepared for stuff. I'm going to have more aquatic adventures with you, but this week just happened to be a visit down south to take a look at what aquatic nature can do.